Hi, today I show you how to draw the nose of a beautiful alpaca. I really enjoyed drawing this sweet animal with the beautiful eyes and all the curls in the forelock. For my students in Animal Art Club, my drawing membership, they can draw the full drawing lesson there. If you're interested in joining too, then I invite you to click the link below in the description and join the waitlist, and I inform you when we will open the doors next. And now let's dive in.
Let's draw the nose. So I want to start with a dark color. So go in with the black, 199 the black, and plot in the dark nostrils first with the black. Draw the darkest nostrils, the darkest areas here. These are fun nostrils. Here the outline is making such a curve. And another one here above, it's that round shape. Here the line is going downwards a bit. And then they are coming together here at the edges. Plot in the black, also on the left nostril. Here it's the darkest, deepest area. We also have a bit black on top of the nose here. Let's also bring in here the black on top of the nose. And let's plot in a bit of black in circles here along the edges of the nose, here above. Darken that. Plot in a bit of the black in circles for that first base layer here. And yes, let's then, the other parts are not so dark. Let's there use 175 the dark sepia a bit here below. It's a dark brown, and plot that in here. Also here above it's a bit brownish. And in the middle here, let's use a bit of the dark sepia, but then also a bit of the dark indigo. The blue here above the nostril. Let's plot in a bit of the dark sepia. Maybe also here below. This we have to brighten up then more. Then I also see, let's take the cold gray, 233, the cold gray 4 a bit. So maybe here in the middle. Plot in a mid gray. You can also take the warm gray 4. And then use 157 dark indigo a bit, especially here above where we have the darker area here on the right and on the left. Let's bring in here a bit the dark indigo, and also in the middle here below let's plot in a bit of the dark indigo. And let's then also bring in a little bit of 182 the burnt ochre, where the nose is here so lighter and where we have a bit of the ochre color here on our nose. Let's also plot in here the ochre in some circles and blend over the gray. Blend here. Okay, then I also add black here in the middle of the nose a bit, where we have here this black stripe. And also here above once more. Plot in a bit of the black. And then let's blend that with the paper stamp. So that we go over the nose here, over the edges, and blend them here. I blend them carefully, so in circles. And blend over the nostrils, the black nostrils here, and then blend also over this ochre base layer and over the grays here below, and the brown here, the dark sepia. Here in the middle it's a bit so bluish. Blend also over the ochre here. Darken down this ochre gray base layer here. Blend also over the edges. The alpaca, they have so little hairs on the nose, so they have also fur on the nose. Let's take 233 and add here a bit of the gray downwards, where we have these transitions here of the nose and of the bridge of the nose, that we bring in here some gray lines over the nose here, and also that we connect this nose part here with the fur above. Draw some middle gray, cold gray 4 lines here in. Also here, so downwards. That we connect these, the bridge of the nose and the nose. Also here we can plot in a bit of the gray on the right side and swipe over, blend these two together a bit. We also need here in the middle some gray hairs, so let's bring in some gray strokes here where we have the gray and ochre part here. Let's bring in here some gray lines. Also, let's add a highlight here on the left side of that nostril, and also on the right side here of the left nostril. Brighten up these edges, and then add some more gray strokes here. Add some fine lines also over the darker areas here on top. Then take the black and bring in darks. 199 the black. Let's add here black strokes downwards. We have here the darker underpainting. Let's draw here dark lines downwards, but also upwards. Fine, thin black strokes upwards. Here, the same as we did before with the gray. Do now with the black. And also, so here, upwards, bringing a bit of the black. Bringing in some more black lines, black shadow parts here in the middle. Draw black strokes over the transitions. Here you see a bit of such a line. Here you see a bit of such a line. I don't want to have that. I go over with the black, so upwards, downwards, upwards, downwards, and draw some strokes over that line. We don't want to have here a framing line with black above on the nose, because that nose here of the alpaca is so going into the bridge of the nose. There is fur growing here over, so bringing in fine black strokes here. The same here, draw some black strokes downwards. Rotate your black pencil and add here a bit of a structure of darker lines here downwards. Here in the middle, we can that part darken down here by pressing a bit more and blending over the edges of that stroke. Also add here some teeny tiny little strokes downwards. That part here in the middle can be darker. There we can swipe a bit over in circles or upwards and downwards. add here some teeny tiny little strokes. So darken down here our nostrils once more. Then I go also in here a little bit with, let's say, with our brown ochre once more, 182, and add teeny tiny little brown ochre strokes here in the middle. Rotate the pencil, bringing in a bit of the ochre color here again. Also add some ochre strokes here above or here above in the middle area of the nose. Bringing in here a bit of the yellowish ochre brown. And then I also take a bit of ivory, 103 ivory, and add teeny tiny ivory lines. Work again here with a very light hand. Draw very fluffy, cozy, soft fur here by drawing very transparent, teeny tiny little lines that are so that you hardly touch the paper. Scratch over the surface and draw so very thin, transparent lines here. So also here, brightening up here on the edges a bit with ivory. Let's also bring in a bit of our burnt ochre, 187 here. So you see also in the nose, let's bring in different colors. Let's add a layer with burnt ochre, this orange, brown, a little bit, some teeny tiny little brown ochre, burnt ochre lines here. And then also take the blue, 140, and go over that middle part and add here in the middle very transparent, teeny tiny little blue lines. Or maybe here where we have drawn the cold gray, go over a bit with blue and blend that a little bit. Blend also over the bridge of the nose with the blue. Just add here a little bit of a transparent bluish layer, like you would draw with a very thin watercolor, more water than paint. Just layer over here and make that a little bit bluish. Let's also add some very thin blue lines downwards into that nose part. And here over the highlights a bit. Swipe over with very little pressure. Then I take the 175, the dark sepia again, and darken that part here above the nostrils down a bit and swipe so upwards. I don't want to remove the hairs that are already there. Just darken down that nose part. Then take the black once more, 199. I add here again some more teeny tiny black lines upwards where we have the transitions here, and also here to the right some short strokes. And then also here, darken that part a bit down with the black. We can also add here above some teeny tiny more black hairs here to bring in a bit more structure.
Okay, do you have any questions? Would you like to know something? I'm so happy to answer. Write your questions below in the comments and I will write an answer back. If you like my channel, then subscribe. I would be happy if you come back to watch the videos, and if you are a drawing beginner and would like to draw together with other like-minded people in a community, then join the waitlist in the link below, and I tell you when we open Animal Art Club next time. Okay, and then I wish you a lot of fun with your drawings and I hope I see you soon. Bye bye.